तो साला ये दुख का खत्म नहीं होता बे।
The final 5 episodes leading to the conclusion of probably the most talked about series on Netflix came this weekend. The Spanish series titled Money Heist has its viewers split into two categories. One who embarked on this journey and have over the years fallen in love with the characters and its unique premise, and the other who simply do not believe its politics and hype, more or less considering the series and its popularity to be baffling. Let me know in the comments below where you lie regarding the show and why exactly do you have this particular stand regarding it. I would love to know the reason for such a wide range of opinions regarding this show. We have been following the capable yet unpredictable motley group of thieves who have a goal to loot 90 tons of gold from the Bank of Spain. The journey has led to many trade-offs, action-packed showdowns, moments of deception carried out with detailing by the professor, and sequences where you momentarily feel that the group is going to fail in their mission. As most of you have tuned in for the review of the last 5 episodes, let's just talk about where we left off. Arturo, the conniving and irritating prick, needed medical attention and was escorted out. The new group of soldiers hired by Tomayo, who looked like a version of the A-Team or Watchmen, was sent to put the officials in the driver's seat. The group found themselves in several battles against the heist team, leading to the death of Gandea from their team and an emotional send-off to Tokyo from the heist team. Many casualties from the army that were sent in, and Helsinki finds himself to be immobile, almost becoming a cripple due to a large piece of furniture falling in the bottom half of his body. Alicia, who had a mission to find the professor, a man responsible for her being ostracized from the police force, finds herself to be vulnerable as she goes into labor, and the professor, Marseille, and Benjamin aid her in the delivery of her baby daughter. Will the heist team be successful at extracting the gold from the Bank of Spain? How many of our favorite characters will leave us, and whether or not this was a perfect send-off is basically what we get to see in the final 5 episodes. Getting right into it, here's me telling you the good and bad. Dude, wait. Jamie, it's the final 5 episodes. We're going to see it irrespective. Just get to your take, okay? Okay, relax. So here it goes. The underwhelming aspects. Predictable screenplay. There are a lot of creative decisions that are simply odd in my mind or have become so formulaic that it actually takes away from what made the show so popular in the first place, which was that it would take twists and turns that you would least expect. I think Tokyo being the narrator even after passing away is vague in my eyes, as if being an onlooker to the events even after her death, like her spirit is watching everything. This creative decision still made sense as she was an avid observer of the same, but seems bizarre after her character does not exist anymore. It's pretty clear that through the screenplay of the series that Berlin is their biggest crowd puller. Having such a dynamic and vibrant personality, his early death in the series has only made people fall in love and miss the character even more. The series intentionally has several flashbacks in the season to go back to the iconic character of Berlin, making for some delicious and entertaining sequences, but it was almost as if they were piggybacking off of his charisma. If the narrative got a tad bit boring, a Berlin flashback will come to save the day. I wonder whether too much has been fleshed out with the character and whether it would have the same magic as a spin-off series with just the character has been announced in the future. Convenience galore. I understand that the series is not about the most accurate and logical sequences playing out for the favor of the heist team, but some of the sequences in the final 5 episodes just shouted the term convenient. These occasions are not rare but carry out probably in each episode. Alicia's perfect shots to Marseille's vehicle making him immobile, a lane being termed as the Warsaw Ghetto for how tightly packed it is with security forces is circumvented too easily. Alicia cracking a concluding location almost hilariously fast, or screw that, being so physically agile while just having birthed a child. Women with babies will attest to the fact that it isn't smooth sailing physically just a few hours after you have literally birthed a human. Alicia is basically superhuman regarding the same. Did you also feel that there was an intentional attempt in the last 5 episodes to portray the heist team as sympathetic humans even to their enemies, almost to portray it in such a way that their act almost seems like a service or noble? I like it when anti-heroes simply have a mission to prove a point in their egotistical and selfish ways, rather than the creators attempting to portray the same and quote it in some way through a sentimental lens. Confuse politics and conclusion. I think that the creators played it safe with the conclusion of the series. Is it because the characters became too beloved and garnered such a huge fan base that the creators didn't want to take many risky decisions on how to conclude their storylines? Probably so. Even though I can't talk about the conclusion of the season, give spoiler warnings in the comments below and let's talk about it. What do you think about the same? I thought it just conveniently concluded so that the creators wouldn't have to face the wrath of a loyal fan base. I might be tripping, but you can also let me know your thoughts in the comments below because I think its conclusion also sends out a message which is confused in its politics. The good. Music album. I am an absolute sucker for the musical choices taken in the concluding episodes of this series. They are not only representative of the pulpy action thriller nature of the series but reflect on both the mood and the actual sequences taking place. Never too overbearing, just having the right impact. Commencing with The National by Vandelile Crybaby Geeks as the team mourns the loss of Tokyo and figure to understand what their course of action should be next. Both heartfelt and reflective of where we left off the series. Then He Kiss Me by The Crystals hilariously plays as a new escape technique is utilized for a heavily guarded street in episode 7. Probably one of the best sequences from the concluding episodes has to be the entire crew singing Bella Ciao together, encapsulating not only the camaraderie among the team, but reflective of what they stand for against the oppressive establishment. A brilliant decision to conclude the series also with Coldplay's Fix You, which was very indicative of the events of the overall theme and vibe of how things transpire eventually. Iconic characters deliver. I thought that the characters did not miss a single beat with the last 5 episodes of this season. I genuinely felt that the start of season 5 had its bumps and cracks, especially the forced humor that was integrated in Tomoyo's dialogues, but all of it flowed just perfectly in the last 5 episodes. The screenplay was story specific and did not waste time in unnecessary subplots, and the banter that existed was genuinely funny. I mean, Pamplona trying to get advice from the boys on how to hit on Lisbon, and probably the most hilarious and something that solidified in my mind that Bagoda is the worst for relationship advice is when Denver really vents to him. If you really want to talk about the standout performers in the last episodes, I have to say that Alvaro Morte as the professor still stands out as a performer with such a beautiful range. He is both expressive and understated, molding beautifully as the situation requires. Jamie Lorente as Denver, bada tez aadmi nikla, but I genuinely think he doesn't get enough credit as a performer in this series. He literally delivers in each scene, and I love how things transpired between him and Stockholm in the last few episodes. A lot of love to Benjamin and Marcy, who basically put in the groundwork but don't get enough love as well. I think if you want to technically look at the best performances of the last 5 episodes, I think Palermo, Berlin and Alicia Sierra stand out. Their journeys and character arcs are something to marvel at, which brings me to the last point. Memorable moments. There were several parts of the last 5 episodes of the season where I was genuinely either taken aback by the convincing performances of the cast or the moments that were captured were written so beautifully that it all worked out as a beautiful ending to the crazy journey we have had with these characters. Berlin's confrontation scene after he spent some time overlooking on the turn of events in his life as it rains heavily is heartbreaking but beautifully performed. Palermo's glimmer in his eyes that the crew had probably only seen 5 years since the heist as an idea was brought up. The journey that has been the dynamic between the professor and Alicia as they sit on a couch probably has to be the most heartfelt moments of this season. I never knew that I could hate a character so much and how my sentiment towards her could change within episodes so rapidly. A beautiful flashback scene between Tokyo and the professor in the wee hours of the night as they dance with one another has to be one of the most emotional scenes of the series. Of course, Money Heist has its own bumps and cracks along the way, but the journey has been quite entertaining and an emotional one in my opinion. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about the last 5 episodes. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle is right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.